I'm Sandy McDowell and I'm membership.
I'm Jennifer and I'm the videographer, I guess.
And I'm Julie Dale, I'm a teacher.
I'm Linda Thigpen, one of the administrators.
Penny Rogers.
Sarah Jane Thompson, mom.
Valerie Allen, PTA treasurer.
Oh, I'm Carla. Oh, Carla. And I'm vice president. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. First thing on my agenda today is Sharon Russo. She is planning a luncheon for the Medicaid. It's on Medicaid, February 3rd, 2016. She's allotted $500 from PTA for the year. So she needs one volunteer for that.
I'm helping her for one.
For one. We need help here.
This
And the only information I didn't have is what time.
one, she didn't say.
She didn't say. It's new, so it's not one.
What day of the week is that?
Wednesday.
Yes.
Oh, she's a Medicaid speaker. Yeah. And it'll be here. I may have had lunch. Oh, you, and I think I came to on Monday. I should know what day it was.
And
Yeah,
she'll
it's
be
on
sending out
Wednesday.
invitations, she's getting those ready.
Yes.
I think last year I helped her with something, it was just a matter of ordering the food and
That's
maybe
what
picking
she
it up, it was pretty minor.
A little bit of pickup.
One of them, the one that the attorney came, he paid for.
Oh,
Yeah.
Marty,
Yeah.
yeah.
That was the breakfast or the lunch, but the other one.
Yeah,
she
that
did.
was-
Oh, that's right, it was a breakfast, yeah, yeah.
And she
Okay.
said assist with planning the lunch and pick up items is all
Okay.
she would need.
And she doesn't have a number on how many.
She had to send out the
Yeah.
invitation.
She said she had.
She sent me something that was the
To give
invitation.
the person.
Did you see that?
No, I didn't
I
see
think
it.
she sent it yesterday for me to prove.
Yeah,
I said,
Yeah.
that's fine.
She used to be
Catherine's teacher, yeah.
All right, and the next thing is, I wanted to make sure everybody had checked out the forms for the PTA walk and roll. Has everybody looked at them? I haven't looked over them, and anybody,
Well, I thought
opinions?
the pictures I thought were pretty good, but
Yeah.
Linda.
Yeah, I
was
took
one
some
of the
classes.
suggested.
Yeah. Yeah.
And there was one place that it said, one place it did say K-5 run, but one place it didn't say that. I didn't know anyone that recommended K-5 or
Was it on a form?
I think it's. But I don't know, but that was such a minor thing.
Now, all we said was at Furman, but I mean, should we make it more specific, like instructions for people? If this is the only thing, if they're gonna also know where to go.
We could put, where's just the.
Yeah, to.
We could put that. Timothy Marina.
Because Furman's pretty big, I mean, just.
It is.
So we're adding a 5K this year, so it's our 10th annual, and that's a big deal, moving it out to Furman, so anyways, a lot more work. We hope a lot more runners, bodies,
Lots of bodies.
lots of bodies, yeah.
Yes.
I was out at the Middle Tiger, when I swam with that Middle Tiger YMCA, and I noticed they had some things posted about runs, and I thought that might be some place you all would like to advertise to me in different ways.
Yes.
Host something.
Cause they let you post there.
Thank you, Jennifer, for doing
Oh,
the
no
form.
problem.
You did a great job.
Yes.
You look great.
Has everybody checked out the website?
Yeah,
Yeah.
looks
It's
good,
on?
yeah.
That's where I saw it, just saying. Somebody I saw that, and I just thought that might help to have some clarification, but I didn't think it was necessary. Just wanted to look at it.
Alright, and Frank, how are we coming on that? Source link. I have the name all wrong. I apologize.
I haven't contacted them since the three of us were together. And Valerie and I kind of talked about it, maybe in the new year. So do you have any pointers? Because I have called Todd twice
Yeah,
and emailed him,
and he hasn't,
nothing.
He sent me a Christmas card.
I got a Christmas card. I got a Christmas card from Source Lake too, and I'm getting no response. And you know, they're so reliable. I mean, I
Maybe
just,
he's on vacation. I don't know.
well, this was like, I tried 3 times the month of December. So you know, maybe he was on vacation the entire month, but I don't know.
Should we leave him? I mean, that's unusual. He
It
would
is.
at least call you back, 'cause
Exactly.
he has at least told me initially, I'm not sure if we can financially
Yes.
do it, you know, before. So, I mean, it seems like he would give you some type
Yeah,
of
that-
answer.
And that's what I said, you know, we understand if you can't donate this, I think we're willing to pay them. But they're
Yes.
so reliable, they know this so well that I don't know why we'd switch. But I don't know, maybe I need to call somebody at the front desk and just say, what do y'all think? I'm trying to get in touch with Todd.
Call the front desk. Are they moving? Did I see something?
Sorsley?
Yeah.
Are they moved? I don't know.
I thought I saw something on the east side that maybe they're in the middle. I don't know. I don't know.
Could be.
It
That-
just kind of went
that
over
would
my
explain.
head. It went over my head.
I will call them this afternoon and, see,
Because there's always someone in the front desk.
always, it is, yeah, I guess every time I've called, I've gone through the automated directory and gone straight to him, because that's how I've done it in the past, but, this time I'll just go and see if I can get some of the front desk.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
And the girl, is it Hunter?
What's his name?
One year Hunter, she did all our stuff.
Yes. So when do we need to have everything printed by? So I need to be able to tell them that. When are we gonna mail this stuff? End of this month.
No later than the third week of January, which is
Well,
coming up.
February.
We don't February.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're moving the event up, it's moving up like 2 weeks.
That's
Because
really
it was originally like the last
Yeah. We might want to walk through a timeline.
Yeah.
Right today, walk backwards.
For source.
You know, last year they didn't charge us.
No, they did not charge.
Not at all.
Anything.
The year before, it was at cost. It was whatever, so
And
it's
they
hard
get
to
some of
beat.
it,
It's
right?
even hard to beat at cost. Do you have another source for printing?
We might, there's a guy at our church, his name is Bill Bishop, have you ever heard of him?
No.
We can talk to him and see what he can do.
Okay.
We might. Angie's gonna talk to him, she's in the dress exchange right now, so
Okay.
you never know. But still give him a try, keep trying with this one.
Okay, we'll try here.
Maybe.
Okay.
How many did we print?
Let's see. Record of that somewhere.
So is that the flyer? Is that the flyer you on the front of the thing?
Yeah, we're just those sheets. Just printed those off, so we have something to look at.
This is the letter y'all must have responded to. Are y'all gonna have some kind of a flyer that you can post that would just have very few words, just?
Yeah, the poster, we have that same, it just have, it's gotta be printed too.
Valerie, do you want me to go ahead and print one? Do you want me to print
The
one?
full,
Well, I was thinking.
Well, I mean,
maybe
it won't be
something-
huge, but I can print them.
yeah, just let it print one.
And I was thinking something that you don't maybe have by 11, but that just, cause ones I've seen posted in stores are on 8 by 11. But it just has like big words, like walk, hey, walking road.
Yeah.
And date and Furman University and sponsor and pretty much.
Okay,
This
this
is
is
what we, yeah, that's a good size, 'cause some of them are kinda too big, like I went to Starbucks, and I put there,
That's
get it up there.
Go to everybody else. That's a good practice.
Break
Pass
this
that.
I know, right?
700 chairs ago, and last year we had 5 Christmas.
Yes.
more and more people
Definitely
registering
Publix.
online.
And they might
How
not
we
really do it
decided to
purpose
do,
like
sorry.
taking some of
Maybe
these
Do
students
away
to
with
school.
the breakfast.
Probably have friends that are runners like.
You know,
No,
just
we
make
just-
it.
A lot of my friends are like, I had a lot of friends in the track team and cross country.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
We would just have a
They didn't
list
stop
They're
playing.
actually
people
interested in
that,
that.
you know.
So we definitely
yeah.
have
So
large
I was almost
specialties
thinking,
program.
why do we
Which
even
are
do this?
National Honor Society and Beta Club are also very.
I mean, if you're a
interested in
sponsor, you
helping
keep
out
your name on the back of the shirt.
Yeah.
You
Of
know,
course, we'd
That'd
have
be
to
a
change
good
up
way
the
to start
forms
it.
that we already set, yeah.
well, that's true.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Maybe
But
that's
we
something
haven't
to think
sent
about
them
for
a print
next
yet, so I mean, that's why we're looking at it now.
But I just don't think it's that big of a deal, you know what
Okay,
I mean?
let's ask.
But
Let's ask for that,
She brought up the point that we have the sponsor breakfast and they're gonna get a T-shirt anyway, why not eliminate the sponsor breakfast, it's from 7:30 to 8:30. Not have a sponsor table.
I mean, I'm fine with that.
we just have breakfast food that people buy.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, do you really think it's a big deal for the sponsors to have breakfast out there?
No.
I don't think so. It's necessary. And I just think it's a lot of extra work, why not? You know, they're paying to get their name on the back of the shirt.
Right.
Right. And a lot of them have said, you know, they like being at a certain level and, you know,
Yeah, it's all about the name on that shirt.
yeah,
Yeah, the landscape.
for advertisers, especially for, you know.
You can see your name on
Nature
there.
trails all like it's nice and people like pull a trailer out there and sell biscuits or something.
Well, we sell, yeah, they, I mean, we buy Chick-fil-A biscuits from them and then, yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
That's the best. Is this the first one?
Are we gonna print it in that size or do you want me
Well, we
to
were
ask?
gonna do the 11 by
Yeah.
17, but not for the
Well, I
slide.
was just thinking you might wanna have some of these, I mean, if they were gonna pass it out to their friends,
Yeah.
they don't
Yeah.
want to let them.
No, you
No,
want that
that's
size, yeah, okay. Yeah, it looks so good.
Mhm. It
Yeah.
does.
Yeah, the other thing.
That's a good idea, okay.
More, but, it used to be one of the career centers here used to print things.
That's right, they do that.
Was it Henry? Why would you like me to make a call and just see if they still do that? I haven't heard anybody mention it in years, but it used to be that they,
They make coloring books for the students, I remember that.
Golden Strip Cruiser does graphic design, I assume they also print.
Oh, yeah.
That may be the one.
I'll call the
Yeah,
guys
is that
heads up on the
You can register for the run on there, right? Does it have what- Yeah.
And they just send this into us.
So what do y'all think? Last year, they printed 500 of these, but more and more people registering online.
I would print this.
I think we end up with way too many.
Unless the girls wanna take them to high school.
Right.
Even then, I feel people are more likely to
Go
go
online.
online.
Yeah, don't you think? I mean, you pay it, what is it, $2.37, but for most people, it's worth it.
Yeah. Less paper.
Saving a stamp.
Yeah. So do you think we could go to 300? Or half, 250?
Stop for 3.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Just say 3.
We were 500 last year.
How many did you have left over, do you know?
We should have counted.
But you still have them left over even though you went down 200 the year before. So,
Now, are people gonna register the day of the race though? Cause we don't usually make people register the day of the ball.
yeah, but usually you can at a race, so we left it up to.
Okay, so I don't see on here where it says the price of the walk or the run. Am I missing that?
I thought I seen it on one of them.
It's on here. $15 walk on.
It's not on the, I don't see it on the registration form, but maybe am I missing it? I guess if we're gonna have a registration form, the price needs to be on
Just
there
have
somewhere.
levels of giving. Well, I guess you could say 15 includes your t-shirt. But this is not clear for, yeah,
It's 15, 25, 30. Yeah.
15 to walk.
I just,
Yeah, I think it needs to be on every.
okay, yes,
If they didn't do
Well, there's enough room.
No breakfast. And we're gonna sell this. And how much do we?
I mean, is it too late to redo the forms and take the breakfast off there?
No, I don't think
You
it's
know,
too late. Is there no breakfast?
But
For the
now-
sponsors, for the
Sponsors.
sponsors, but they'll offer breakfast to purchase for everybody.
Okay,
They
no,
were
it's
having
not
it
too
as
late,
a
I can do that right now. So no breakfast
For the
any of
sponsors.
Sponsors.
Right, no.
So that would be off
7:30
this
or 8
form
o'clock
too.
breakfast, whatever
Yeah,
that
well, I'm just striking through it on here.
Okay.
And then this form, Jennifer, that,
Okay.
we'll have to mark it off there.
And the implication
It's
on
the
there, yeah.
Donaldson Center, okay, alright. I was
Yeah.
They do, actually, I think they do,
And actually directions.
something that goes to Donaldson.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I think the price for each
I know they
needs
have
to be.
Google Apps and everything.
I didn't think about that. No, it's just the Donaldson Center. So that is the graphic.
Oh, that makes
I'm
sense.
pretty positive the Golden Strip one does too, but I probably can't be quoted on it. And then they do Google Apps, so just sponsorship.
So they just need to
So
measure
I marked it off on all that, is that, did I get that right?
They're not gonna do the sponsor.
She's got the poster.
So where can we add in?
That's what I'm looking.
Well, taking that stuff off is short.
Oh, it'll,
That'll
Yeah,
take all of
so
that
we need
out.
to maybe under time say cost, or
Yeah.
entrance fee, or entry fee, or how can I say it?
Registration.
Yes.
Yeah. Is that what we're going with? And then it's 30 after February 12th.
But is there for the t-shirt, to get a t-shirt for the buttons? We're putting in a deadline there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
March 26th.
26th.
You got that, okay.
That's good.
March
Yeah.
26th
That's why I
for
put
the
it on
t-shirts.
Look at it.
Right. So we would also want Todd to print, cause he prints in color, we want him to print off. Oh,
Because the price goes up after, yeah, go out.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
This is an extra.
Yeah, put that on the back of the sponsor.
Oh, yeah.
Forward.
Well, I don't know about all the little, yeah, but you can't read that, or
Yeah,
can
like
you?
we really don't need that, do we?
So we've been given,
Picture, pull it
it's
off,
kind of
go to the
exciting
Washington,
because
but I
they
guess
have,
we know we're actually-
the
Yeah.
school district has
Yeah.
agreed for a nature trail to be built on, it's technically, I guess, Sarah Collins' property, but it's gonna be
Back here.
back here, it's gonna be a therapeutic nature trail for our kids, cause we can't really get them on a whole lot of field trips, cause it's so costly with the number of buses that are needed, but this is a way for them to get outdoors, and there's gonna be a lot of sidewalks, and we're hoping for plants that'll be somewhat therapeutic, that they can smell and touch, and, but,
Nice place to take
the
them.
cost is 56,000, isn't that right? Is it 56?
That's all.
And we have about
5.
5, so
2,500.
that's, we're hoping for a good year.
Yeah.
So we can pay for this trail, yeah.
Anything else?
Oh, and I just spoke with Tony McGirt, I think his name is, from Furman, and he can meet with us next week on Monday at 1:00
Okay.
at Furman.
Like, good, yeah.
Anybody's welcome, just let me know if you wanna go. Go up there, look at it, ask him any questions we need. I think that's so good, just to get what he can say. Maybe he has more ideas that, I'm sure he has time, so.
Come up, please, I had to make this small.
Depends on track.
Or do you think it's
not
about
happening?
30 minutes?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
it's done.
It's all up. I just said somebody was lazy.
Oh, yeah, I guess I didn't come back
I'm
here
sure y'all
yet.
don't want to be the first.
Come back here to get cameras to go to.
Maybe I can put that with the,
So maybe that'll be done in about 45 minutes.
Yeah.
To an hour.
Yeah.
and that would make it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
I might have to bring Catherine with me out there, which would be fine if it's not too cold, so I'll have to let you know.
Just let me know.
Just cause I have to meet my other daughter at doctor's appointment, so I need to have her with me at 2:15, yeah.
I wonder if he would move it.
It's, no, don't, I mean, whatever works for you guys is best, I'll work something out.
Alright, that's all, just how about you, Valerie?
Alright, treasurer's report. Let's see, the month of December, as of December 31st, we have $11,492.78 in the bank. And we spent $1,331.69 for teacher appreciation, which included the PETA house. So next year we'll know to reduce, Tommy's Ham House by just a few to compensate for that, which is fine. Gift cards were $367.50, and we have total expenses of $16.99. We did also have the dividend, 59 cents, and we're getting rich. Had that 56,000 before you know it. Aldersgate Sunday School gave us a donation of $150. Thanks to Sarah. And we have a current bank balance that's up by 59 cents. So that's where we are. Secretary is not here. Rebecca is sick.
Her daughter's.
So everyone has a copy of the meeting minutes from December 3rd. If you take a look at those for a second. Everyone's ready? Motion to approve.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second it.
Okay.
The bylaws, did you ever look at that? You did,
Yes.
and
We decided, didn't we go over this Valerie's bylaws? We printed them all.
when are they up for renewal?
No, they're up for renewal April the
Like 16?
Yeah.
Okay,
That's what it's on there.
But the one thing is, we need that form, the carbon copy form that you use. It's in there, take a look at it, because I didn't see anything to print off the website.
the last time I did the bylaws, I had the SCPTA send me a form.
Yeah, and then I did it before that, and they sent me a full,
They just sent it to you.
Just all of it,
Okay.
It's on the same.
that's the city bylaws.
Okay. Alright.
And if y'all are gonna raise dues or anything, now is the time, or change any of those officers or
Need to change it since
parameters
we're
on
adding,
it.
high school students, change the bylaws.
I don't know if you want to put that in it for a permanent thing.
Oh, really? Is it okay if we continue to do it and it's not in there as a permanent thing? It is? Oh, okay.
It's easier if it's, you do
It's not.
something and it's not in the bylaws,
Oh,
and if it's in
okay.
the bylaws,
Then
then
it's
don't
don't
do it.
Then it, oh, it's, okay, gotcha,
Gotcha.
good.
I guess I called.
Then we'll leave that alone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you don't wanna put in there, we're gonna have 10 meetings a
No,
year,
no, no, no.
just put 5 meetings a year.
If we have 10, that's great, yeah.
Dues, are we gonna keep the dues as they are? Or do we wanna-
We talked about this.
I know.
I'm just curious, how many people actually buy membership? Parents?
Not 100%.
No. Maybe 50%.
Maybe.
Still probably raising it's probably not gonna happen.
Well, what other schools charge?
Yeah, what do they charge?
For booster clubs?
No, just
No,
PTA.
PTA.
Yeah, they
It's
used to be
6,
more.
it's 6 at Greenville.
Six, probably 6 of them.
It's fine, it's all for it.
5 at Northfield.
So we're there.
I think it's,
Next.
we ain't gonna make any money on
Uh,
PTA.
No.
Vice President,
Vice President, Mrs. Karen.
I think I'll just, before we leave today, maybe want to go over again, maybe running breakdown and what, and then, I didn't know if we wanted to talk about what we
We definitely want to
what
talk
we
about
want
that.
y'all to do.
Yes.
Other than attend our meetings. Yes. So.
Gotta have some ideas of where you want them to go media wise. What they might have on their mind.
Well, social media, you guys, Facebook, and whatever, I'll tweet. But all the things that teenagers do, that's right now, I guess the main thing is getting the word out to everyone, like Dr. Rose was saying, places where we can post. And I guess the main thing with that is we've gotta get the forums out there, although we can link people to the website, that is up. And it'll be changing because they're gonna be adding photos and different things right now, so word of mouth, talking. I contacted, North Carolina and sent them the information, so I'm hoping they'll be back to me about
That's great.
someone getting on there. Or early as it is, maybe they can work us in. So, my side goes on TV.
Because we're the PTA, can they do anything as far as posting on, are there any limitations to where they can and cannot post on social media?
You know, they wouldn't have access to y'all's
No.
page, cause I don't either.
No, right.
But yeah, as far as things they want to do.
I'm just saying about Instagram and,
They could
um,
do any of that, but they-
and Twitter.
I don't have Twitter, but Instagram.
Okay, well, and you all, that's mostly how y'all communicate now anyway, is that Snapchat, but,
It's also a way to get out your photos too, is to start to come in, post them on Instagram.
Right.
And
You
caption
make,
it.
make like an Instagram page and like you can tell people like.
well, that's what I wonder, because Carly just created one for the
Yeah.
Harvest Hope. So could you all, I guess just one page would be all it's
Yeah, we
necessary.
can create one and just like follow a bunch of the kids that we follow, and then that's a good way to like.
Yeah.
Get them informed about it and stuff like that.
Is there something that you can't list students' name though, if they have pictures of students? Is there something for the district that you can't put names?
They put names on the district's website all the time. I think it'd be the same thing as our do not photograph list.
Okay.
You know, they can get it
Yeah.
here, names or not.
Yeah.
But, you know, I think a lot of times parents like to see their kids' names.
Okay.
That's.
You can make a Facebook page too, to like get the information out to like adults too.
Have it like an event page where you can
Yeah.
invite
And we
people,
can invite.
so then they get the
You,
notification.
you all took pictures of that poster, so that would be a great picture for both those pages, wouldn't it, you think, for now?
Definitely.
Okay.
And that was one thing with our credit fair, we asked all the teachers to put on their personal Facebook pages to put the invitation. I don't know if they did or not, but we could ask them to do that, they would ask them to do the same thing.
And then I also wonder, because a friend of mine said, oh, I wonder if there's a track meet that weekend, April 9th, the day of the
I
event.
can ask Corbin, cause Corbin's on the track.
If you all could find out about that, and maybe see about St. Joseph's, because this was a St. Joseph's mom, because what she said was a lot of these track kids will wanna run,
Yeah.
get a time, and be great to get the word out to track coaches at the different schools. But
Right.
if there's a meet, you know, then that day, then, you know, but otherwise, I would think a lot of them would wanna come run. Sometimes they are on Saturdays if they have a out of town meet, if it's like a upper state or region or conference meet.
That's
they
like
do.
about when that is, cause I
I
know
know,
the county meet or whatever was around like right before, like right around prom last year.
right,
'cause I had
Yeah.
friends on the track team, so they were,
okay.
so it's like maybe around that time.
Yeah, if you could ask Corbin, that'd be
Awesome.
great. So it's another venue to get the word out. And then, of course, once we get all the printing in, we wanna give you all posters, and, which would be at the next meeting, posters and registration forms. I think the biggie though would be right now would be social media.
Are either one of you on that district committee where they have the presidents of the student bodies and the presidents from the senior class or know who they
Oh, I
are?
have plenty of.
I know people on
That
it.
meet with Pam Mills, I think they meet with Pam once a month, so
Maybe
anyway,
that's
it
I
might
just,
be,
yeah, I see her tomorrow morning, just to
Okay.
ask her.
you may give that individual some and ask them to take them to their schools, that way we take all of them.
If we could, yeah, that'd be great if we could hit up all the high schools. It's our goal here, all, what, 15 of them, is that what Linda just said? 15 high schools.
school kids run to?
Are we-
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
absolutely,
Yeah, start early.
yeah.
They
I
start
can,
driving.
I.
Don't drive, I can drive kids
Thank
and mom,
you.
so I can stop over there and end up selling their parents.
Oh,
One
great,
day.
great,
Yeah, that's.
okay. We'll, at the next meeting, which will be the first Thursday in February, we'll have, fingers crossed, we'll have all of the forms,
If you
credit
need like
forms.
someone to take your own posters and like post them like downtown, like Panera and
Yeah.
Starbucks, things like that.
Oh, yeah,
we can
we'll,
do that
we'll
too.
get y'all to do that for sure.
Absolutely.
It all run in stores.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, if you, run in, Fleet Feet, I have there's a bunch downtown, there's so many, there's one on Haywood.
We do like the GNC too, because those are like.
That's a great idea.
sport, It's like, they're just gyms.
Period, like YMCA is really big on
Oh, yeah, that's
So
what
she
I
was
was saying, yeah.
Good. So maybe I don't have any of your contact information other than your email, but maybe if you all wanna write down phone number, email, we'll start adding you to the email list,
Besides email or?
email and cell,
Okay.
yeah, for both, in case we need to text you guys.
Ask Billy to come, did you talk to him yet about Nature Trail or anything?
We kind of mentioned it. So I know Dr. Rogers has filled out some grants, and this thing Penna's working on that as well. Who are those
We
from again?
submitted, day before yesterday to Greenville Women Giving, and asked for $50,000. And I have no idea where they'll go, but it is there.
Either down there.
So, and then Linda, I think, was working on a similar one for
Wells Fargo grants, so see where that one goes.
On those,
Oh, wow.
and of course, as you all know, the district has committed whatever we can raise, the district will do 25% of that. I imagine do a 25% match. So if we can get some money going, the estimate, and I don't know if I shared that with you all or not, but the estimate of using concrete rather than asphalt is something like $86,000. So
86,000.
yeah, it really, by the time, we talked some more about the need for railings, just for the
Yeah,
safety
I agree.
perspective and several other things. But as far as just laying the trail, put up the railings and doing, preparing the soil so that it's APL compliant in terms of the slope and some of those things, because other things you can add. You can add benches, you can add plants, you can add whatever. We just need to get the trail laid. So we're also applying to some of the high school spirit weeks. I've been in touch with Megan, used to be Megan, Hickerson, now she's a carpenter. And she said she thought the Greenville School District Foundation might be interested. And I've been in touch with the city of Greenville, and they said they might be interested. The person that actually made that decision was resigning as of the end of December, so he had forwarded me on to someone else, and so we're talking with them. And so we're working on it. I have no idea when or if it'll come together, but we're trying to develop the property out behind and make it into a nature trail. Right now it's pretty unattractive, and we don't really have age-appropriate outdoor anything. We have swings, which for 21-year-olds, that's pushing it a lot, and they're all out in the sun. So we really need more shaded areas where they can do outdoor things, and then we're gonna do a collaboration with the folks over at Sarah Collins, and it'll be like an instructional area. So there'll be wide spaces where we can put several wheelchairs, and we can talk about different plants, and where we can put QR codes on stands, and somebody can flash the QR code reader, and it'll tell them what kind of plant it is, and all that kind of stuff, show pictures of it. And so there are lots of things we can do down the road. The first thing is getting and the district's gonna do the, I think the level, bring in the dirt, and get the slope right, and take out some of the trees, and give us the match. We just have to give us the money. Now, I'll talk to Terry Hills.
Is there a deadline, is it June 30th on that match?
Well,
You have a deadline.
interesting, you should mention that.
Yeah.
The deal is this, they wanna start work June 1st. And he said if the money is on a first come, first served basis, becoming available July 1. So there's some money right now that he's sort of tentatively holding for us, but I don't think we'll have enough money to do anything. So he said, well, if we didn't, that we need to do the best we could do, and then they would go ahead and start June 1st. And hopefully, he's hoping we'll have some money that can pay for what they do in June. And then, when the July 1 money came around, we would get it. So I could
Get the match.
You can get the match.
Okay.
So, the big thing is just, if the Screamable Women Giving came through, that would really, really, really help us out. If one of the high schools, or one or two of them would pick us up, even to the tune of 10,000 apiece, that would get us started. And, so I don't know, but anyway, then I've been told several times, Sarah Collins is willing to help. What I had said to them, since it's actually their property, that, I felt like we ought to try to raise the money before we ask them for money. But I think they're willing to help out financially. But I think I would not even want to ask them to do that until we at least have a start, which right now we have the 2,500 in y'all's budget.
It's a start.
It's a start, yeah, and Billy had some ideas about selling bricks that we've used to, I like that, did you talk about that?
I think Miss Kingren had a connection with someone who does the laser bricks.
She did, I think.
So I just need to get back in touch with her. Whose class is her son in?
He's in,
Virginia's.
Yeah, Virginia.
Alright.
I was gonna say soldier, you mean soldiers last year. And Billy has written a letter that we can use to send out to see if people would be interested in doing that, so,
And I would like to, make sure we're not doubling up on who you're contacting for the walk and roll.
Oh, yeah.
Versus
yeah,
this
that was
brick.
the other thing, we didn't want to drain off
So-
what you're doing in the walking on.
Yeah.
I would think a brick you could do for like $25 or $50, so you could just do that to individuals versus, sending it out to companies. Of course, we could send it out to some companies, maybe they want to buy 10 bricks or something.
And you could, in order to not conflict with the walk and roll, you could just wait for the walk and roll, I mean, it's in April. So,
Wait till
you
it's
just wait
over.
and send out the letters
Oh,
like the
that's a
second
good
week in
idea.
April, yeah. That way, you send it to the same people. So we got that going. Our other big thing that, I stress sometimes over these things and then somehow it happens and I'm so grateful for the good things that happen at Washington Center and the people that make it happen. But we did not get near enough money from the district in refresh to even refresh all our teacher laptops, which is, the reason is not that anybody's being unkind to us, it's the allocation is based on enrollment. And whereas in a typical class where you all might be, you might have 20 or 25 or 30 kids in class, and in an elementary school you might have 20 or 25. We have 5 to 7, so we obviously have a lot more teachers in relation to the number of students than we would have in a typical school, which meant we got $16,000 in 16,005, which was not nearly enough. It's enough to do about half. So since that time, we have 2 of our teachers, Billy being one of them, got funded on Donors Choose for that time. That's 2 of them. And then over you help me if I leave something else. Over Christmas, one of the parents said, I understand you need money for something, and I need to give it to you before the end of the year. So he met Brenda Hill here like on the 30th, and she took it right to the bank. That was $1,000. And then, you remember the lady that comes and sings and entertains everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah. Her mother gave us $500. And then Malden, a group of I don't know which club it is, but one of them had a fundraiser and they had people bring in clothes and they sold everything for 50 cents a piece or something. Anyway, they were $500.
Oh my gosh.
And then the district, one of our district friends came through with another 4,000. All of that's to say that we are down to counting the ones we needed administratively. We've gotten classroom teachers covered now. And we're almost through with related arts and administration. There were a couple of us, we had a new teacher last year who got a new computer. She didn't need one. I didn't need one. They bought me a really fancy laptop when I first came. And so that took us out of the rush. But what are we left?
We need 5.
We need 5 more. And so we are hoping, the Knights of Columbus have been very generous in the past. We certainly would never want them to feel obligated in any way. But, any money we got that way, we would obviously put toward this. Or any other donations. But see, we've gotten some other donations, but like Riverside gave us $7,000 that's specifically for trip. And Carolina High gave us $500 specifically for trips. And Greer High gave us $500 specifically for trips. So they're in a trip account. Somebody said, could the trip
Well,
be
you
at
know
the
what,
computer
though?
store?
You know what we could do? We have this money set aside for buses. If
Well, that's true. I get to a lot of crazy.
Yeah.
That
I
would
mean,
be
'cause-
very cool.
what do we got? We got 1,300 left. I mean, you know what I'm saying.
We could get 2 computers. We would
and we don't need that much.
We
money
have
for
money in our budget for buses, but if you got money to pay for buses.
Yes.
So we could use some of our money to pay for those buses and use that
Yes,
money.
and use that money to
Yeah.
pay.
3,300 for buses.
That's a great, oh, wow. Okay, there you
So
go.
they can sell.
I'll make a motion.
Reallocate
some budget.
See what I mean? Exactly.
Great.
So, and the desktop,
See, now you've already written that up, check.
the desktop for administrators, they cost a little bit less than laptops for teachers, so that's good too. And we decided we'd do a laptop assembly. She has to keep her old desktop because the new program doesn't run checks. So she didn't want 2 desktops in her own, so we didn't do a laptop for her. But Denise is gonna do a desktop, which is really true. And so, we're gonna get there, we're gonna get the money, it's gonna happen. I
It's gonna
told,
happen.
Good by then.
I told Leroy Hamilton, the principal's meeting the other day,
Yeah.
that when they fill my job,
I mean, this may be
They
something
need to-
1,300.
one of the requirements needs to be fundraising
Take
expertise.
it on. Whatever, wait a minute, it's more than 1,300. 1,600. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, let's see.
Round it up.
We have,
Yeah.
of course, lots of events coming up. We have a
Throw
big
it out there. We go all out.
That's true.
Yes.
Or wait a minute, wait.
End of
14.
January.
No, 600. I can't see that.
I don't think it's.
Yeah, like 20, yeah. Okay, we have several big events coming up, 1, 2, we have 2 days that are gonna be science days, that 2 of our teachers have worked really hard to organize it. Every teacher is gonna have a lesson that she does repeatedly, the kids will pass through and an experiment they do with them. And then we have the gym mining people coming to do that, and we have the Star, who's that, from Rubber Mountain?
Starland.
Starland from Rubber Mountain, and what's the third? Oh, the people from the animal shelter, and kittens and puppies.
Oh.
So we're gonna have lots of
Don't.
activities.
Can we come to that?
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Okay.
But definitely, we could use.
And you all
Okay.
are always
Volunteers,
here,
yes.
especially if you push a wheelchair and like a lot.
Lots of treatment. There's so many different kinds.
And again, a lot of times volunteers come and help because we push the kids from station to station. And each class has a presentation related to some aspect of Black history. And do that. And then in February, we also have our big, people started calling it a prom, but it's really not. It's just a Valentine's presentation and the kids dress up in formal dresses and walk down the red carpet. And the Shannon Forest kids are coming to help with that, and Brazier Middle College are coming to be the escorts. They dress up in their fine
What was
clothes.
the date on that?
Well,
January 12th.
It's right, the closest Friday to Valentine's, yes.
That's Brookwood's big prom.
Is it?
Oh, yeah, they have a
During the day.
Yeah, so they can come to both.
Yeah. That's what
They dress, what
What
time do they, get escorted and what is it?
In the
Is it
morning,
in the
it's
morning,
about
like
9:30.
9:30? Yeah.
Oh,
And it really is nice. I mean, the kids, you can tell they're so thrilled to be all dressed up, and the teachers go to a lot
Okay.
of trouble to find form. I don't know, you don't know. Anyway, so we've got those things that we are very excited about, and, we have this, of course, next week, we have, Friday, some of us, Billy and Linda and several other people are going over to McCarthy Tesla, because they have apparently a very fine nature trail that they have, a nature area that they have several $100,000 on. And I know we won't have that kind of money, but we thought we could get some ideas. for them. So we're gonna meet with them on our PD day, and then, of course, everybody will be off Martin Luther King, but we're busy, we're staying pretty busy. We've been, one other thing today, I forgot, we're all there, is, last year we got the public relations award, and so we were submitting for that again this year, and I'm pretty much through like that. And we're getting recognized again this year with an award from the United Way, which we figure that has to be because we had a higher percentage of participation. Now, some of that participation wasn't that impressive, but we said even a quarter, that we just want everybody to participate, because our kids benefit so much from the services of the United Way.
Well, does that mean y'all get more money from the United Way?
We don't
It's probably just.
You don't get money at all?
In fact, we get to pay for the lunch that Linda.
Oh, my
gosh. But it's just the recognition. And the only other thing, and I don't know if this would be significant, but we have been cited for the last year or two on accreditation for a couple of things. One being, that my certification is in elementary and school side, supervision and, administration at the elementary level, school administration, so the elementary level. And so they came back and said they wanted me to be certified at secondary level, which would have meant $200 in high school. And, that, just for the internship, because of course what pretty much I have. But, we got away with that, so I'm good. And the other thing is that we didn't have a guidance counselor. And, we got cited on that, and, so that we got away with that as well. So we should be clear for accreditation for this year, that should be good. We got, actually, we went through the accreditation finally before last, and then last year, they cited us and had a couple of deficiencies, so it's taken care of.
Yeah.
Well, you can talk to the guidance counselor.
I can see Lacey sitting down having a conversation.
Just don't have that much call for the guidance.
And, you know, they do so much career awareness.
Yeah.
Non-bullying, we have no bullies.
Well,
I got one.
He was so thrilled to have. I said, we didn't talk to him. I said, actually, it was really absolutely. I don't know who was more thrilled, you or me.
Abigail.
Anyway, that's kind of where we are.
No, I think
I think Miss Julia's got some things planned with the symphony.
We run the Enbridge program again, I just don't know when, they kind of keep me, they string me along and then.
is this at the Gunter Theater?
No, we went and participated in the Michelin Children's Concert, we brought a small group this year, for the first time, which was really cool. And I think they were a little nervous down there at, the Peace Center, just because the ushers are all retired people.
Oh, yeah.
They had no idea what to think, but that went really well. I was really excited about all that. And then you probably heard one of our students got to actually be a student conductor. He got up on stage. It was Gregory, who's our graduating singer. And so I haven't really talked to the symphony yet about when the outreach program will be. I talked to them several times in the fall, and they're like, yeah, we're coming. We just have to have the right people to come. And I think it's just, I don't know, I look forward to them coming and saying, hey, this is a great place, and there's nothing to fear or worry about, these kids really enjoy it.
is that the percussion group that came?
Well, we had a
last year?
percussionist come last year and the year before. I'm not sure, I kind of asked them, could they possibly have like a percussion / some brass players play some jazzy upbeat music that we would really enjoy?
Yeah.
So he said he was looking into that.
We also met with a representative from the governor's school. And Julie had the idea of doing did you call it a band zoo?
Like an instrument zoo where they go to different stations and then they have little groups of instruments, or maybe they're vocalists and they present something for the kids. They sing for them, talk to them about their instrument or whatever it is they do, and possibly we could let them see how to play, how they would play, maybe touch it, if they had maybe an older instrument with them. And then take them through some stations, kind of like we do some other things around here, the Black History Month.
Is it Ferdinand or Bob Jones?
Yeah,
Lacey loves that
it's
part.
a lot of fun.
Yes.
We'd also talked to them about doing a mural for us going down on the cafeteria wall, and how blank that is. And of course, they got all those kids that are so artistically gifted.
Maybe head up to Fine Arts Center too.
Yeah.
I mean, my daughter's over there for visual arts.
Really?
Yeah.
And that might be something. We haven't heard that.
No, we
Lady
haven't
that she
heard
was
that.
in, but she seemed really interested. We try to keep a lot of pop stirring on.
Yeah.
And every now and then I'll bubbles up. And not the syrup.
Yeah. Not the syrup.
But anyway, it's, I think the news actually so she sent a lot and responded a lot.
Quick.
What are we doing, and they said maybe this month or
Summer 20, I think.
She was good and,
She had texted.
And
They're
so
working on
voicemail,
this.
yeah.
What they're working on is going
Yeah, just said it's gonna be choices, so.
It's gonna be next week.
Chick-fil-A.
I love it. I feel so bad for them, but you know, they gotta
So
keep
the 20th is lunch,
Yeah.
lunch the 20th.
The 20th.
Yeah,
That's
Actually, that's my daughter and son-in-law's favorite.
Oh, I love it. I was just, they're getting such bad,
I
you know,
know.
bad publicity right now, but.
I know, my, one of my grandchildren.
What's lunch on the 20th?
She's
PTA,
the sale.
They sell lunch.
Oh,
Sign up sheet.
Yeah, it's one of our favorite days of the month.
We just, anything that breaks up the.
Because we forget to go out to eat and bring our lunch, so
January 20th.
PTA does it where we can purchase lunch.
I thought it was like.
They bring it in.
They bring it
It's
in.
a variety of places.
And we
I mean, they just want
That's
maybe
nice.
wash it.
I was sick at one location.
But not here,
No.
not in
No,
the
not
South.
here. Is it California?
Yeah, that was the
South.
deal there.
It has to be in the South.
Sick, not good. That's sick.
Yeah.
So it's just the four of us here, so Ken wants to do lunch in January.
What is it, January 20th?
20th, yeah.
I can probably,
What time does it start, 11?
It's 11.
I can do that.
Oh, here's one other thing we brought us. I don't think we've done the things, or this is actually PTA award, but we had a class or two that went for the Veterans Day celebration downtown this year, and they were really well received, and people seemed to appreciate very much they having come. And for the last couple of years, Amanda's done cards that they've given to veterans at various times. So, I mean, there's some other things on here that would have to be done, but we thought we'd just show it to you all, and maybe next year, if you want to consider doing it, we can work together to, for instance, it says that you create a welcome brochure packet for new military families. We didn't, but we could, we got brochures. And, so did your PTA invite an active duty or veteran to speak? We didn't, but we could.
Yeah.
And they come in uniform, so here's this, if you're interested for next year. We did think for next year, we would invite the Roxy group from one of the high schools to come over in March.
Oh, our agency.
Yes, yeah.
We seen it at the breakfast.
Wasn't Linda gonna come?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the other thing too, if either one of you have any leads with businesses because of your parents or somebody in your family that we could send a letter to ask for sponsorship for the event, that'd be great. So after today, I'm gonna add y'all to our email list and I'll send out an email and give everybody your contact information, but so you'll have our emails, and if you think of a business that we could reach out to, let us know.
Wilson Smith's mom and big mom and maybe they could, might be like interested.
Oh, yeah, that's right, they're not on the list.
Next
on
door to
Augusta.
the olive oil.
Next, yeah,
It's
to
on
Palmetto.
Augusta.
You know the olive oil family, the Palmetto, he
Eastlers.
goes, to- yeah, you do know them from
Yeah.
your church, and he
Yeah.
goes to Greenville, their son goes to Greenville.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, what's the last name?
Eastler,
Okay, I think he's a junior though.
Evans,
Evans is his
Evans
name?
Eastler.
I don't know.
Yeah. All right, down to Monogram, that's another business.
We have a lot of our classes that go to the melting pot.
Really?
No,
Oh,
no, not
the
melting pot, the pottery.
I was like,
Well,
what?
that's-
The glazing pot. Yeah.
Where is that?
There's one at Eastler Street and.
Is that Blazing Pot?
Yeah,
I've
we
never
have a
been
lot of
there.
classes that go on field trips.
One of our
To the glazing pot?
children do a.
But are there multiple ones or is there just one?
They
I'll find
choose
out.
each.
Okay.
There's a one at East North right in that blue, and that my kids have gone to birthday parties there. And then we had a birthday party, one out on 14, we're 14 years old, we're gonna pack. And then across, that little strip. I think one of them may not.
There's another one like called Color Play Cafes.
That's the one there.
That's the one at East North, right?
East
Yeah,
North,
that is.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
so it is
Okay.
Blazing Pot,
East-
it's out there in 14.
Okay.
Valerie has a shirt on, you stand up and show them the back. This is where all the sponsors get listed.
Right on there. So your family can do it.
Yeah.
Rob's family's on here, all the families on, everybody.
Are we in the orange?
Don't put that, don't put, we can put your name on here.
And so this year, since it's kind of all our school colors, this year the t-shirt's gonna be blue, but since we're doing a run, it's
Kinda
gonna
that
be
blue.
breathable fabric. So it'll be the blue of the wheelchair, and then the little heart logo will be white and green. So, and Mr. Myros does our shirts
Oh,
for
yeah,
us,
that's
so, yeah.
I think that's it.
Do you want us to go ahead and set up like the social media pages?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I guess y'all can exchange contact and
Yeah.
work on it and get it down.
Thank you, girls, for thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Put this on your resume.
And all you,
Lots of volunteer hours.
or you taking care of your NHS and Beta Club hours, we'll sign off for the spring.
Your
so.
college essay can be on how I help still disabled
I think
children.
they've already written those.
Oh, they probably already have, yeah.
But next year, we'll get them early.
Yeah.
I thought we were in here.
I know. Well, for colleges, that,
Yeah.
I know, that's crazy.
Alright, good job.
Time on the meeting.